Alright, this is Joe for Joe's Plumbing, Drain, and Sewer Service. I'm at 5129 Goethe, South St. Louis City. I'm here doing a video inspection of the sanitary line. I came out upon request that someone had looked at it, said there was a crack in a pipe right at the foundation, which I did find to be true. That's not much of a problem. The main part of the problem is it's cracked throughout at the top of the pipe all the way, pretty much throughout the whole basement. It's not hurting anything now. The only place that's kind of caving in is right where the camera is at right now. It's kind of coming through the cracks and stuff in the ground. The rest of it I'll show you along the way out. There's a hairline crack that runs across the top of the pipe. Now in normal cases where you'd have like PVC or clay tile pipe, you could stop and do a little spot repair and maybe get lucky and only have to fix a little bit of it. Unlike this cast iron, which is all the same age, looks all rusted throughout and it's cracked throughout, I got a feeling if you try to fix part of it, you're just going to end up having to fix all of it. I'm going to go ahead and pull back and show you what I seen when I was pushing it in. I'm all the way in and up by the stack. I've located the first spot with gray tape on the floor. It's about 11 inches deep. It's probably going to run between that 11 inches and a foot and a half, 2 foot the whole way till it gets outside, which it should stay cast iron till we get past the stairwell. Anyway, I'm going to start bringing it back, and intermediately throughout the thing I will have to stop and go inside and do a line locate so we can mark it. That way if you do decide you need to have it fixed, you'll know where to dig and fix it. Okay, let's start from the trap. Oh, here we go. We just got a flush. Okay, we'll wait till that gets past here a little bit. Now, unfortunately, on this unit, there's not a pause button, so when I do go inside, I will have to, there's the paper right up on my lens. And there's, you see, hanging in, there's paper and buildup hanging in from the top of the pipe. And there's paper wanting to get past me here, but okay. Now I already have this spot marked. We're going to pull back out a little ways and get another mark again. Maybe, I think we'll hit a turn pretty soon, but you see, whole top of the pipe in this area is out. All that you see is hanging is dirt and stuff coming in from the crack at the top of the pipe. Alright, now you see that's the worst part right there. Now the rest of what you're going to see, well, you see those little bugs crawling all around. They're in through the cracks eating up on what stops and stays up on them. You'll see those 4 little lines. That's probably from my skid because they're so uniform there. That's probably from the skid I've got on the camera going through the scum that's built up on the inside of the pipe. Oh, there's my other glove. Put this on. Now you see what, at the very top, you see there is the crack. It starts like that, right along the top, from where the edge of the numbers you're seeing, recording time, there, and it's running right all the way down the line the same way, just like that. It gets better and gets worse, but there's cracks throughout. A lot of little sewer bugs in there. Surprised you don't have them in the basement. That yellow thing you see at the bottom is just the string that I used to guide the camera in towards the house. There you see, now the crack is over on the left side of your screen there. At the top of the pipe. Bottom of the pipe still fine. That's why it's working. But the top has got a crack almost through every little inch of it. It's got something. What was that there? That was like, there's a floor drain tie-in right there. You see that hole? That's where the floor drain under the steps there ties into the line. See there? Now you can see the crack on kind of the right side at the top. It's just hair line, but I can only report what I see. So, but it's maybe if left on alone, it might last for a while. But as soon as you disturb it, you're gonna have to replace it all. And that part back by the stack, it's looking pretty rough already. It's starting to gather paper and let dirt crust through and rinse into the line. Alright, we just came around the turn. So I'm going to go back in here and get another mark so we see where the turn's at. See, we still got the crack at the top. And there's a broken piece of something there in the line. Probably a piece of cast iron and sludge built around it. Alright, now you have to look at the same screen for a little bit while I run in and get a mark on this spot. And then I'll be back out to run it until we get outside. Okay, sorry for that big delay, but okay. But we're back now, and we're close to the back door. It's dropped down to about 2 foot deep at this point. Should be coming out within a few feet to the stairwell, and then after that we should see clay tile where it's just kind of jammed in. But that's how they used to do it, where they just sleeve the cast iron up inside the clay tile and leave it at that. But that's a little rough connection, but they all are. But it doesn't help the rest of this where it's cracked all the way through. So we'll pull back. There's crack to the left side now. Now it's up at the top. We're getting close to the end of the cast iron. Once I get out there, I'll mark the transition. Okay, whole top is out there. And there's the transition. See the 4-inch cast iron in front of your screen, and when we pull out here, here's the 6-inch clay tile. So I'm going to get right back to it. You see the whole top is out there. I believe this is where the other gentleman stopped, because it's all that he mentioned. And if this was the only thing that was bad, it'd be no problem. But we're cracked pretty much all the way back to the stack. You got a crack on the top. So anyway, I'm going to go mark this, and then we'll button up this thumb drive, and I'll make a DVD and submit it for your approval. Thank you. Let me go mark this now. Okay, I've got it going out the corner of the stairwell. Unfortunately, I think it's maybe a couple feet up under the porch where you actually are at this tie-in, but I'm sure they could pull that out and tunnel back up to it if they do the repair in order to get all the way to the clay tile. So I'll pull it on out now. As you'll see as we're going, the clay tile looks great. There's no offset pipes. There's no bellies in the line. Everything looks clean. Your clay tile looks great. It's just your cast iron does not. You see that line? That's every 2 foot. That's a joint. Like that there. Yeah, every one of them looks good all the way out. No roots or anything. Alright, now we're up and out. Ooh, make you dizzy looking at this spin around. Okay. Let me cut this string off here. Okay, I'm going to shut the thumb drive on down now, and when I get home I'll burn this to a DVD and maybe put it on YouTube so Larry can see it too. Alright, now we're going to get these gloves off. And go. Hi, Larry. Let's see here.